Hey guys, tonight I wanted to talk about something very real, something I call social failure or fear of social failure. I'm talking about that feeling that you don't want to make a fool of yourself in front of your peer group, your mates, your office colleagues, whatever, people that you hold in some form of high regard. And that may be preventing you from doing anything. Specifically, I'm really here to talk about business startups or taking your business from one point to a better point and getting involved in some level of risk. When I first started that $1 Million Baby, there was a certain amount of anxiety. There really was. I'd done a lot of work on myself. Like, it wasn't prohibitive, but I was a little anxious making this statement that I was going to go and create $1 million business in 6 months. And I thought, wow, what are people going to perceive me as? It's kind of an outrageous statement. And the funny thing was, the day it was launched, the day it went live, and I was in boots and all, I was committed, I had no choice. That day, it took me about 30 seconds to come to terms with it. It seriously did. That's about as long as it takes once you've jumped. So, when you think about why you're worried about it, part of the reason is, and it's human nature, is we all post such powerful images of our own private life on Facebook and on Instagram, and we never post our failings. We're never communicating when we're at our low point, when we are struggling, when we've made a mistake, and that probably won't change. I mean, I see some incidents where it's changing. Some people are posting that on social media at the moment, but in reality, as human beings, we'll always post our high points. The thing about it is that it's not real, you know, and you need to come to terms with that. You need to come to terms with that, take some pressure off yourself, take some social failure pressure off yourself to be your best version of yourself. There's freedom on the other side, guys. The other thing is, if you really want to break it down, if you are worried about what others will think of you, seriously, well, if they're going to gossip about you, if they're going to be naysayers, if they're going to have the tall poppy syndrome, whereby if you do something extraordinary, they'll knock you down. Well, they're never really going to be your friends anyhow. It's as simple as that. My core group of friends, the people that I really know and love, and I know that love me, they don't really care what I do. They will back me through it all. That's what really good friends do. The rest aren't as good as what you think. The rest are probably rubbish friends. You're better off without them. That's my rant tonight on social failure. Overcome it, guys. It probably won't change, but I want you to overcome it so you can be outstanding.